ask questions. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Nancy, and I'm going to be teaching a 1 hour, all levels, kind of a flow class. Today we're doing a class that I'm calling a flow for strength and healing, and that includes detoxification. So these are any kind of yogic cleansing practices that will help you maybe sweat a little bit, but also release some tension in your body, your digestion, and of course your mind. Also remember, anytime that you're doing any kind of physical yoga practice like this, we're always working towards purification. That is the ultimate goal. That purification factor is what keeps us in balance. Because when we tip over the other side with worry and toxins and too much news, things like that, we tend to, it disrupts the rest of our lives. It disrupts our mood, our sleep, our relationships. So if you have something that you need to release, something that's just at the forefront, right here, right in front of you, maybe it's just some kind of disruption here in your back or your physical being, which kind of makes it easier. You can just work that place. And please go ahead and do so. If it's a little bigger and it's about, our lockdown, we're all in it together. We really are, but ultimately we all have to do the work separately. So take what you need and see what works for you. And again, thank you for joining me. So have a seat in easy pose or anything that feels good. If you don't have a block, go ahead and use a book, use a pillow. Doesn't really matter. If you're doing a lot of at-home yoga practice, so I suggest ordering a couple of these on Amazon because they really do come in handy. So I'm going to just sit on this block right now, and I'm going to come into easy pose. And from here, you got to root yourself down. It's important to feel the ground beneath us. I think a lot of us are feeling our lives are sort of uprooted, just being at home all the time. So we want to realize that the practice of grounding is a way to get back to our center. So root down and lift up to open up and expand the lungs. And make sure the chin is parallel to the ground. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath in for just a second. And then exhale through an open mouth, sigh it out. Do it again. Inhale. Hold the breath in for a moment. Sigh it out. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. Let the breath lift you, hold it. And then exhale it all the way out. Good. And as we exhale, go around the spine, drop the head. If you feel the head is heavy, relax the neck, soften the shoulders. And as we inhale, press down onto the thighs, reach forward, kind of wave forward and inhale. If you'd like to, lift the throat, so clear the throat. And on that exhale, round back. Inhale it up. Exhale it back. Pull it back, one more. Inhale it up, wave it forward. And exhale. Get rid of it. We're going to inhale, lift the arms all the way up, stretch them up. So you may feel a little pull in the rib cage, underneath the arms, maybe the shoulders, drop the head. Just kind of feel around for tight edges. This is your practice. You're going to decide what really works for you today. So really reach. When you reach, you're opening up through the rib cage, those intercostal muscles, lower back. So if you're feeling a little stressed and you can't take a deep breath, this helps a lot. And then inhale, let's do it the other way, reach. And you can feel into the rib cage here with opposite hand. And come all the way up, exhale. Just gonna lean forward, waterfall it down, so stay steady, but stay flowing. Stay down on the ground as you reach forward. So it's as if your sit bones are pretty much planted down, you're reaching forward through the crown, and take that deep breath. That breath is really the thing that's going to drive this whole cleansing and purifying process. Let's inhale, lift up. Let's lift the arms up as well. So the body is kind of like a self-cleaning oven. But you got to turn it on. So that's what we're doing right now. Take your hands and bring them on top of the shoulders. We want to press out through the elbows. Okay, so if your shoulders are up here, drop them down. Reach out from the heart center to the elbows. Just gonna kind of spin it. So this is a little washing machine exercise. We're gonna do this with breath. Don't try to move the whole hip area. Just work into the upper torso. So as we exhale, we're moving right. As we inhale, coming forward. Left. You can keep the mouth open or closed. I'm gonna keep my mouth closed. We'll do about 6 of these. Exhale. Okay, 6 more. Exhale. Exhale. Shake it out. Now let's bring our hands in front of us. Release your legs completely to the ground. You can shake them out. If you have blocks, just stack them up here. You may need them again, so keep them close by you. We're going to come on down to the hands and knees and just do a couple of cat-cows. So press down through your hands and reach up. So as we reach up, we're going to exhale, squeeze the belly in. Press down through the toes. Or toenails like I do. You can have your toes on the ground. So I'm exhaling as we inhale, lift up. Fill up with air as we exhale. We exhale out what no longer serves us as we inhale, lift. Good, exhale. And inhale. Good, come into neutral spine, curl those toes underneath. We're gonna gently lift the knees. And then slowly straighten them out. Keep the knees bent. So start to kind of lift the legs a bit, warm up the legs, press down through the heels, shake the head out. Maybe you're feeling you're ready for this and you want to move side to side. Go ahead and lift an arm, shake a leg out. Whatever you feel is going to work for you at the moment, or just keep the knees bent, press into the heels of the hands and stretch it back. Straighten out the legs, maybe one at a time, feeling into that downward facing dog. And then let's come forward to plank position. So feel that strong plank, kind of lifting from the belly. Press out through the heels. If you'd like to drop the knees, that's fine. There's a lot of work. Either way, I'm going to lift the knees for another couple of breaths. Good. Turn on that self-cleaning oven. If you're feeling that heat, it's working. And then exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to walk it forward. Okay. Feet are in alignment. Bend the knees. We're going to leave our hands in right on top of the knees, right above the knees, and reach to the crown of the head. So get that spine nice and long. Bend the knees a lot now. Arms to the side. Inhale to lift up, reach up. And bring the hands to prayer. Good. If you have a prayer that you'd like to say right now, it's always a good time. Hands to prayer. Maybe you have a special someone you want to send some love and tenderness to. Please go ahead and do that. Good. Praying for the world's not a bad idea. Press down through the little toe and the big toe. Roll the shoulder back. So we stand here with attention in mountain pose. The whole body breathes, whole body inhales, and the whole body exhales. Inhale. And as we exhale, bend the knees where you need to, drop the head down. And inhale, come up halfway. So hands can be right at the calves, or at the thighs, or even at the floor, whatever works for you. Drop the head a lot. So we're going to move side to side and start warming up a little bit more with the sun salutation. Bend the knees, and we're going to step back to a low lunge with the left leg. So that's low lunge. So feel that first indication, maybe you feel a little stretching in the inner thigh. Muscles saying, hey, thank you. Thank you for waking me up today. Inhale the arms up. And as we exhale, this is your choice. I'm going to take the left hand, bring it down to the ground. Just going to take a little twist. Right hand on the right thigh, a little twist. Look over the right shoulder. And then bring the hand all the way down. Step yourself back to down dog. Stretch it back. So if you feel a lot of rounding in the spine, bend your knees and press upwards to the sit bone. Look between the knees. Inhale, come forward to plank, and then drop the knees down. So we're in a table pose here. Stretch out through that left leg. Reach it up, stretch out through the right arm. Good, if you'd like to, close your eyes to balance. One more step here, you can stay here or join me as I attempt to bring my elbow towards my knees, but my eyes are open. So find a focus point. So that's an exhale, round the spine. And as we inhale, reach. Let's do it again, exhale. Squeeze it all out and inhale to reach. And one more, exhale. And inhale, good. Put the hand down, put the knee down, stay here, or you know what, let's just back to child's pose. Drop the head. Again, moving yourself side to side. So we want to move some of that fiery energy around through the back. Come on up. Reach out through the right foot. Right leg lifts. Left arm lifts. And you can close your eyes here. Find that balance. Try not to tip into that left hip or the right hip. We're trying to keep them steady. Open the eyes. Exhale, elbow to knee. A little wobbly. We don't care. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Squeeze it out. Inhale to reach. And then press the hand all the way down. Curl the toes underneath. And lift up. Downward facing dog. Stretch it back. And maybe you have a little bit more stretch now. So left knee's going to come right to the heart center, just like this. Lift it up, and if that's hard to do, either drop the knee down or drop this knee down, drop the left knee down. And I'm going to step this foot forward, lunge on the opposite side. Inhale up, and exhale it down. So a little twist here, left hand on the left thigh, roll the left shoulder back. Notice where the head wants to go. No jamming here into the shoulders, make some space. You know, we're really literally locked in. So don't let your body do that. Your body needs space to breathe, to be healthy. Hand all the way down, curl the back toe underneath, step yourself forward, bend the knees, drop the head, inhale, arms to the side, reach up, kind of gathering some of this healthy prana, this life force that you have been working on, and bring the hands to prayer. Inhale, we're going to go the opposite way, opposite leg. Inhale and exhale. Drop the head, moving side to side, move into the low back. This time, right leg steps back. Right? Same thing. Low lunge. Exhale down, take your twist. Just a breath, and exhale back. Downward facing dog. Good, so stay here or bend the knees, whatever you like to do today. Make sure though that your hands are really spread and you're pressing into the heels of the hands. Good. Come forward to plank, and then drop the knees down. So we're back here in this cat-cow position. We're going to round the spine, press up, inhale, exhale, round the spine. Inhale, lift back to table pose, reach out again for balance. We're going to bend the knee. This is the left leg, reach out through the right arm, You just reach it out to the side, or maybe say hello to your foot or the ankle and reach it up. Okay, you can just attempt to do this by reaching the arm back. 3 breaths here. 1 more. Reach it out. Good job. Exhale. Back to child's pose. Slowly feeling the release of that pose. Inhale, lift up. Reach out to the opposite leg. This is the right leg. Reach out now to the left arm. Balance pose. Find that focus point. Bend into the right leg. Left arm can come around the body, maybe touching the toes, pant leg, ankle. Maybe none of that. Reach up. 3 breaths. Stay with focus point. Try to smile because it's fun. Reach all the way out through the fingers and the toes. Come all the way down. Curl the toes underneath, lift up, and pedal the feet. Shake your head out. Anytime you need a child's pose, please go into child's pose. It's a great pose. Deep breath. All the way back. Now the right knee is going to come to the heart center. Lower the knee down for a moment and bring it up. Good. Step the right foot forward. We're in lunge. Inhale up. And exhale down. Fingertips on the ground. Right hand takes a little twist here. I'm going to move my right thigh very gently to the right and look over the shoulder. Back to center. Curl the toes underneath. Back toe. Lift up. Feel those toes. Press them forward. Drop the head. Again, moving side to side, working into the back. We're going to make a little fist here with the hands. Little gentle beating on the back. Just a little gentle pounding along the hips and the low back. You can keep the knees bent. Knees don't go on to the spine. Just want to go on either side. Good. Shake your hands out. Bend the knees. Arms to the side. Lift. And reach up, arching back. And super. Drop the shoulders. Shake it out. So we start all over again. But we're starting with something new this time. Little different vinyasa. So, as always, okay, have your blocks near you. If you're using them, we may use them, we may not. It's totally your call, and I'll show you how to use them too. So, press out through the little toes. Big toes, tuck in through the tailbone. Inhale up. And as we exhale, interlace the hands behind us and roll the shoulders back. So you can squeeze the shoulders together and you reach the arms. So if you've been rounding over a computer or a television set or your phone, you'll need this. Open up the lungs, open up the heart center, reach back. And then exhale, waterfall it down. You can bend and straighten the arms. Look between the knees. And then exhale. On the inhale, come up. Almost like that breath is lifting you on the exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Release your hands. Now we're going to step back downward facing dog. Okay, and as always, if dog is not your thing, come on to all fours. That's really the beginnings of dog. So all fours is a good place to start. So downward facing dog. I'm going to bring the right knee into the heart center like this. Lower the knee down and lift it up. Lower the knee down, lift it up. Lift your hips up high. Step your right foot forward. Okay, so we're coming into a warrior one. Back heel to the ground. Come on up. So if you're a little shaky, take your time. We're going to separate the feet so we don't feel like we're on the balance beam. Press back through the left leg. That's your supporting leg. Reach the arms up if you're ready to. We're going to take the right arm, bring it underneath the left for eagle arms. Reach forward through the elbows. Feel the pull in the back of the heart center. Press back through the supporting leg. Make sure it's straight. Good. And then we're going to pivot off of that back heel. So we're on the toes. Lower the back knee down to the ground. I'm going to take a little twist here. Okay, so this is a low twist, low lunge twist. You're welcome to lift the back leg up. You can even bend and straighten here if you'd like to. So we're going for about 2 more breaths. And then we release those arms. Fingertips to the ground. Back heel is going to line up with the front heel. Right arm, right arm, bring it on top of the right thigh. We're going to open up opposite way now to side angle. So we let the front body get a good stretch. Take that left arm, let's wind it around a few times. Good. And then reach it overhead. Now here's where you may want to use a block. You can stay right here. Okay. You can use a block on the inside of your right foot. Either the smaller version, lower, a little higher this way. Those of you who are more flexible, fingertips on the ground is just fine. Good. Inhale. Come up now. Reverse that warrior. Left hand comes behind you. Reach. Right hand can hold the back of the head. Inhale. Get some good air here. Feel that prana moving around your body. And then release those arms. We're going to bring the hands all the way down to the inside of that right foot for this dragon pose. So in lieu of a full-on pigeon, we're going to open up through this right thigh. Show you what it looks like. We're going to open up through this right thigh. Good, and just go ahead and breathe in a bit. So maybe moving back and forth through it. Good. The right foot can come onto the knife edge towards the upper right corner. Some of you may want to come down onto the elbows. And finally, if you want to go even further, taking that twist here, so right hand to the inside of the right thigh, and you're looking up towards the sky. Or taking a super adventure pose, I'm going to take my right hand and bring it around to my left leg or left foot. And come on down and reach. So big twist. Lower the leg all the way down. Good. And from here, okay, so this is the right foot. From here, I'm going to turn around to show you. From here, come back to a high plank. Lower the back knee down. We're going to take the right foot and bring it forward. So your toes are going to be facing forward. Left hand down, make sure all your joints are lined up. Your wrist, your elbow, your shoulder. Good. And lift the right arm up. Next stage, if you want to go further, stretch out through the bottom leg, left leg. I'm on the knife edge here. Supported side plank. You can walk your foot in and go full on side plank. Lower the hand down and back to downward facing dog. Pedal the feet. Take child's pose if you'd like. Or come with me through plank. Bend the elbows. You can lower the knees down, lower all the way down. Inhale up to cobra. A little further or into up dog. You can keep the knees on the ground or lift the knees. Exhale. Downward facing dog, pedal feet. Good. Now, left leg. Take your left leg. Hello. Bring the knee in towards the heart center. Lower it down. Bring it up. Let's do it 3 more times. Good. Now get up high so you've got some room here. Step your left foot forward. Right heel down, knee lift up slowly, warrior one. I'm going to plant those feet down. Get long here, get open. Now your left leg wants to turn you this way, wants to turn you towards the new front of the room instead of this front of the room. So go ahead and press down. We're really just moving through the upper body, maybe the mid-back a bit. Reach up. Find your firmness, find your strength. Good. As always, just do the best you can. If you don't feel like you're very strong right now, you can't get into it, feel the legs, work on grounding, hands to the hips. I'm going to add the eagle arms. Right elbow inside of left elbow, reach it up. Press out now, all the way out and forward through the elbows. So you can feel the upper body. Good. I hope you feel your heat happening. That's tapas. That's going to help change you for the day, for the better and for the day. But keep your hands here. If you need your hands for support, of course, let go. Otherwise, I'm going to kind of pivot right here. On the back leg, lower the leg down, come into twist. If you'd like to, curl the back toe underneath. A little higher now. Stretch out to the back leg. Good, one more breath. Both hands down, fingertips to the ground or on a block, any of these. Right? Bring the floor to you if you need to. And then bring the heels in line with each other. Left arm on top of the left thigh. And if you feel like you just need to round up, that's okay. Otherwise, press down, so firm yourself down and lift up through that right arm. So you're kind of fanning yourself open. Let's do this again. And then reach. Good. Look down, center or up, reach overhead. Get a little deeper here into this bend. If you'd like to, you can take your left hand, bring it to the inside of the leg or to the floor. And then release this hand. Bring it all the way down. We're coming into this dragon pose. I'm going to ask you to kind of rock the hips. Okay, so get kind of funky with it. You can go ahead and feel those tight edges. They're probably there. And then settle in. So as we settle in, you can take your left hand just a little bit more to the front. And as we settle in, take your left hand and press out here. So if you're on the knife edge of this left foot, feel that expansion to the hip and up to the back. You want to bend into the back knee, maybe reach around and grab the ankle or the foot. Open up the throat. You can come down onto the elbow. Just be very conscious of your breathing, calm, conscious breaths. And then release that all the way down. Left foot is in front. Okay? You're going to set up here for that side plank. Left foot is in front, just like this. Right hand down. And reach your left hip up, left arm up. Support yourself with the side of the right foot and the left foot to lift. And feel free to go ahead and come into full side. So lift your hip up, maybe arm over the head. And then release the hand. And come into downward facing dog. We're going to move from side to side. Shake it out. Good. And step forward, about middle of your mat. Keep the knees back, and we're just going to hang. And we're moving into these moving lunges. So moving into one way, into the right side, I can feel the left leg stretching, and into the opposite side. Put some weight into the left foot as you stretch with the right leg. Other way. And again, side to side. Walk your hands forward, and step your feet in, jump them in, drop the head, and step your feet all the way to the front of the mat. Reach out to the crown, and then come all the way up to the head. Reach out. Hands to prayer. Good. Notice the beating of the heart. Connect that to your breath. Connect the breath to your muscles. Stay inside of the body. Stay very present. If you can hear your breath, it's great. Tune into that ujjayi sound, the sound of the ocean. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend the knees. We're going to sit back into this chair position. So reach back to the sit bones. Hands can remain in prayer, or you can reach the arms in front of you. Good. Look down. Good. Both hands down to the ground, dropping the head, left leg steps back, low lunge. How about that? Low lunge. Hand to the ground this time. Right arm all the way up. But if you'd like to, you can lift up here. That's fine, whatever you want to do. Good. Roll the arm around a few times. Roll it clockwise, roll it counterclockwise. But make sure that you're breathing with it. Good. Right forearm is going to come onto the right thigh. Set up for warrior two, so your heels are in alignment. Inhale up to warrior two. Spread your arms out wide, bring the palms up, support your head. With your palms, reach to the back of your head. Stretch your elbows out wide, lift up. Take a few breaths. You want to practice balance, close the eyes, squeeze shoulder blades together. Couple more breaths. Press into the knife edge of that left foot. Feel the resistance, feel shaking, feel balance, feel calmness. And then release your hands, shake them out completely, straighten out the leg. We're going to move into temple pose. So the knees are pressing outwards, heels coming inwards, toes outwards. Take a little halfway down bend, forward bend right here. Reach out to the crown. Again, you may want to just get situated here, moving back and forth. And then finally, hands to prayer. Stay for a few breaths. We're going to take a twist here. Right hand to the left leg, elbows coming down towards the ground. So make sure that's bent. Left arm can wrap around you. See if you can grab your back. Maybe the back of your shirt. Or eventually maybe even the thigh. So left arm wraps. Look to the left. Feel that twist in the neck. Lower down a little bit more. Good. And then finally release. Straighten out the legs for a moment. Give them a rest. Bend the knees again. And we're going to take the left hand to the right leg. Make sure your knees are not coming in this way, pressing in. We don't want to do any damage here. So we're going to make sure we're supporting the weight of our body with our joints, the way they're supposed to be supported. Knee over the ankle. Left hand comes around to the right leg. Right arm in back of you, maybe grab it and hold here on the thigh, bending into the left elbow. Use your breath. Feel the twist. Look to the right. And then release. Straighten out the legs. Move side to side once again. Come up halfway. And then reach forward through the arms. Turn the fingertips, so open up the palms. Turn the fingertips towards the ground. And let them travel all the way behind you. Keep stretching. And then place them on the ground. Bent knees are fine. Good. You can stretch the legs out a little bit more if you like. Toes are going to face forward for this. This is an extended forward bend, so we want everything to face forward. Drop the head. Bend the elbows. And feel that gentle pull in the low back. If you don't feel much pull, bring the feet a little closer together so that you do feel it. 2 more breaths. Good. And then walk yourself back to forward, to the downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, come forward. And exhale, lower yourself down. You can drop the knees down. Inhale, come up to cobra. Or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Now let's bring our left foot forward, low lunge. Okay, same thing, opposite side, low lunge. Press down through the right hand. Inhale the left arm up. Reach it up. You're welcome to lift the back leg up. Over the head. Now let's go ahead and wind the arm around. So whether the knee is up or down, wind the arm around. Clear out any resistance you have in your heart center, in your belief system, in your shoulders where you carry tension. Place the hand down, place the heel down, and take the left arm, place it on top of the left thigh, and then open a warrior 2. I'm going to turn around so we can open a warrior 2. Notice where your heels are. Bend into the knee, and then interlace your hands behind your head. Press back now through the elbows. Good. You're welcome to close your eyes. Squeeze shoulder blades. Again, don't forget to smile. We're all in this together, in this pose anyway. And then release. Straighten out the leg. Shake it out. Exhale. Forward bend. Spread leg forward bend. Some of you like to do a headstand here. So this is a good place to do it. I will not do it. But if you'd like to, you can spread your legs out and go ahead and place your head to the ground and then come to headstand. Otherwise, forward bend, hands coming back of us. Walk your fingertips towards the back of the room. So we are reaching the crown of the head towards the ground. It's not the goal though, it's just a place to land. And then walk the hands forward. We're going to come all the way back to downward facing dog. Pedal the feet. Good. And taking now that plank, that supported plank on the other side. So this time, the opposite foot is in front. You can drop all the way down here onto the knee and lift up. Make sure you're doing the other leg. Reach out and up, over the head, or take your foot and drag it along and lift the hips all the way up, arm up over the head. Good. And then lower the hand down, turn your hips to face forward or face the ground. Come into plank position, drop to the knees. And come onto the elbows. Slowly stretch back to child's pose. Use your fingertips and drop your head to the ground. So stay there, take a few deep breaths here. Breathe into the low back. Let your head settle in. Press down through fingertips. Continue to reach forward. Keep it active. And then slowly lift yourself all the way up and reach up. Arms to the side. Inhale, come up. Reach up, look up now towards the thumbs. And then release. Your arms curl the toes underneath. Okay. Camel pose, tuck in the tailbone, and reach now. Left arm, reach it all the way around, shoulder blade into the back. Reach towards the back heel. If that's not available, it's not there. Hold on to the low back. Take a little back bend. Support your back. Right arm can lift. Look at the right thumb, reach up. Press yourself gently forward, elbow comes towards the back of the room. Open the throat and release. Opposite way. Right hand can come to the low back, or I'm going to hold on to the heel for this time. Inhale, pressing forward. Through the hips, thighs coming forward. Really ground yourself. Lift up to the left arm. Look now at the left fingertip or the thumb and reach up. Open the throat. Good. Follow it back and then have a seat. Close your eyes. Feel the practice in your body. Again, feeling energy, heat. Maybe you're feeling sweat. Maybe you're feeling openness. Maybe you're better able to breathe. Follow the breath so they're even. Even inhale and even exhale. Now come onto your seat here and stretch your legs out. Just stretch them out. Now if it's hard to stretch your legs out straight without rounding the back, bend the knees. That's all there is to it. We want our spine to be lifted. We want to plug in together. Yeah, if you want to plug into the sit bones, flex your feet. Good. We're going to do a little twisting move called churning. So feel as if you're churning into the digestive system. And so as we exhale, we're going to reach to the outer edge of the left leg with the right hand or the foot. Just an exhale. Churning, inhale, open up, exhale, opposite way, inhale. Keep going. You can go as slow or as fast as you like. Just remember, we want to get a deep breath. Without a deep breath, we're going to lock those muscles up. So we want to stay warm and loose and wide open and not locked down. Grounded but not locked down or locked in. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Let's do one more each side. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Good. Roll the shoulders back. Take your hands, bring them underneath the knees. Good. Shake your legs out a little bit. Bending into the left knee now. We're going to take the right leg, right ankle, and cross it over. So we can feel, maybe we can feel into the hip, maybe inner thigh. Who knows? This is a little seated pigeon. So we're just going to move gently back and forth. Again, finding those edges, maybe coming up a little closer to our leg with our heart. And then moving back and forth. Right foot can come all the way to the ground for twist. Good. Good. And then finally, that's where we're going to stay, right here in twist, right foot forward. Left foot can stay out to the side. You can bring the heel in or stretch the leg all the way out this way. You're going to take the left arm and wrap it around, lift yourself up. Reach your right arm up. Again, feeling plugged in. Lift up through the fingertips, arms out, palms down now. Just place it down very gently. So this hand is not supporting your whole body, right? Maybe just a little bit of balance. And then start to move the upper body towards the right. Probably feel some opening through the low back. Be present to the full effect of the twist. So as you inhale, we lift. As we exhale, we twist maybe a little bit more. And then bring the head center and unwind. And we'll go the opposite direction. Okay, opposite way. So take your left leg, bring it on top of the right one. We're just moving it side to side. Keep your feet active. Wakes up that navel center. It also reminds you to be present all the way to the soles of the feet. So we're going side to side, perhaps dropping the foot all the way down. So when you go slow, you can find your own edges. That's really what we're working towards. Just trying to find out, where are my edges? Where are my edges today? And then walk forward. So that means just kind of lifting up. And I'm going to ask you to take your left foot, and place it down onto the mat. Right foot can come by the hip, or you can stretch the leg out, whatever you'd like. And I'm going to keep this one bent this time. Right arm wraps. You want to get up close to that left leg with the right ribs. Left hand comes behind you, lift up. Good. So every time we inhale, we make a little bit more space. We get taller, lift up to the ground. And as we exhale, roll the left shoulder blade in, look over the shoulder. And being very present for these next few breaths. Really working that exhale to twist into the belly. And the shoulders, the heart center. And finally looking over the left shoulder, and then coming back to center. And finally releasing. And shift your legs and all the way out. And slap your legs a little bit. All the way around. Good. Now we're going to do a little bit of navel center work. Okay? Just directly related to the navel center, all through digestion. So instead of thinking about, oh my gosh, I'm doing all these hard poses here, these are core things, think about digestion. Think about cleansing and elimination. Getting out what no longer serves you. Exhale is just all it does. It just gets everything out. So when we use our muscle strength to do that, we get stronger and we detoxify at the same time. So we're just going to interlace our hands behind our head. Feet on the ground. We're going to exhale, knees in. Inhale, out. Okay. Down. Exhale. So you may find, keep going, there's a little bit of rocking here, right, on that lower back. That's okay. You can keep your head up. It makes it a little bit more challenging. Completely your call. Bring it up and lower it down. It doesn't matter. A few more. Two more. And then release. Stretch your body out. Stretch your legs out. Interlace your thumbs. Good. Press all the way out to the fingers and through the toes. Release your hands. Bend your knees, roll over to one side. Practice a little bit of self-massage here. So sit on the feet or just come into easy pose. I'm going to sit on the feet. It's a little bit easier because we're going to bend forward from here. Make this with your hands. We're going to use the knuckles and bring them inside of the pelvic center, inside of these bones right here. So feel around. We just want to get into the center, not directly at the belly button, just somewhere around the belly button. We're going to use our knuckles here to massage into a circle all the way around. And so as we do this, and you really dig in, this is why one of the many reasons we say don't eat before a yoga class, because you'll really feel that food roll around. It helps a lot first thing in the morning, so you can even add a little bit of a drum beat here. Okay. So let's press in now. And if this is comfortable for you, lean forward, continue to press your knuckles in, drop your head, and we're going to move the knuckles around in a circle. Hands all the way around the belly button, and just give yourself this nice, quick little massage to help move all that toxic energy out of you. As you can imagine, this is good for constipation, but it's also good for any kind of clearing process. The Ayurvedic in medicine, the yogis believe that all dis-ease begins in the digestive system. Shake your hands out, come on out, shake your hands out. And anytime you do self-massage, shake it out. Otherwise, energy just travels from one end to another. It's kind of like keeping that tiger at bay at the front door while letting in the wolf at the back door. So we want to be very present to what we're taking in and what we're letting out. So at this time, down to your mats, lower down. Bring your legs up. We're just going to shake them out a little bit. Let the energy travel all the way down. You can straighten your legs or keep the knees back. And then bend the knees. Bring the feet to stand. And slowly come into a relaxed position with the palms up. Soften the shoulders. Good. Melt your body into the ground, into Shavasana. Feel your entire practice. So if you're feeling fatigue, again, exhale it out. Every inhale will fill you up with light and energy, life force making way for freedom to flow through you, making way for your mind to open, making way for you to stop feeling stuck inside of your body. Soften through the shoulders, through the jaw. Soften your rib cage and your knees. Relax your belly completely. Relax all the way down to the ankles, to the soles of the feet and the tips of the toes. Let your body melt. Enjoy how it feels. Take about 3 more breaths to refuel. Be very conscious about this process. Feeling that wave of relaxation melt over you, wash over you. Now begin to rock your head from side to side. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Open and close your hands. And then roll to one side. Let's get into a ready position. And at your own pace, come up to seated. And notice how you feel. We're going to practice a breathing exercise called alternate nostril breathing or nadi shodhana. Sanskrit term is nadi shodhana, but we'll be breathing out of one nostril and then another. So I want to leave you with this breath. Keep you centered and relaxed and calm. And we're going to be breathing out of the left nostril as we close off the right, and then out of the right nostril as we close off the left. So we close off the right nostril with our right thumb, okay? And then we close off the left nostril with our right ring finger. So we go back and forth, and I'll talk you through it. We're going to practice one round of alternate nostril breathing, and this because we're starting on the left side, we're only going to do the left side. We're not going to going to do both sides, but the left side is going to be a more active side. This is associated with internal energy, the moon, female energy, and creative energy. So it does have to calm you down instead of taking you to the outside world and getting a hold of all those impurities that are out there today. So stay inside, stay calm. We're going to inhale through both nostrils and exhale through both nostrils. Inhale, both nostrils. Hold the breath in. Bring your right thumb to the right nostril, exhale left. And inhale left. Hold the breath in. Close off the left nostril, exhale right. And inhale right. Close off the right nostril, exhale left. Inhale left. Closing left, exhale right. Inhale right. Closing right, exhale left. Inhale left. Closing left, exhale right. Inhale right. Drop your hand to your lap, exhale both nostrils. Good, and then take a deep breath in, exhale it out. Drop your chin to your chest, relax from there. Bring your hands to third position. Good. Just remember, we are all in this together. We're all staying safe and as healthy as we can. Please stay inside. But also it helps to maybe call a friend or relative that needs some attention. There's many people who are alone during this time. Maybe they just need somebody to talk to. So that's how we can help each other without even leaving our homes, and help your community as much as you can. Tune in and be there for people. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really miss you all. I hope to see you very soon. Namaste.